What's up, Rangers fans? I'm Sam Schiffman, lead sports editor for the Lobby Observer here for a JV matchup at Jimmy Hayes Field between the Westboro Rangers and the West Boylston Lions.
I'm Jack Board, sports fan of the Westboro Rangers, here with Sam Schiffman on a nice windy Thursday afternoon.
Speaking about the wind, how do you think that's going to play a factor into today's game?
I was watching the teams doing some punts, some kicks, and some of those kicks were going a little wild, so I don't really know what to expect here today. I think the wind's definitely going to play a factor. As we looked earlier, 10 to 12 mile an hour winds, definitely going to have some impact on the game.
Yeah, definitely. Also pretty cold. I think it was feels like 27, so might expect a slower game, mostly on the ground. Definitely going to be a battle of the lines. You know, whoever comes up on top there could have a better chance at winning the game.
Oh, and definitely. Trying to see who won the coin toss.
Just moments away here.
Sam, if you were walking up to this coin toss, are you picking heads or tails as the home team?
Well, no, some like to say that tails never fails, so I'd have to go tails.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think if you pick heads, that you're setting yourself up for failure in the long run.
Yeah, and definitely go with the Bill Belichick method of always deferring to the other team, so you can get that ball in the second half.
You think that's going to be their
We'll
plan
see.
today?
We'll see what their strategy is. As some of you may know, the varsity football game tomorrow has been canceled due to COVID restrictions, little COVID issues there. The Lobby Observer just published a quote from senior captain Kevin McCarthy on the situation, so definitely head over to the website, take a look at that.
Very unfortunate things happening with the football team in the COVID areas. We were very fortunate to not have something like that happen during our hockey season, so I feel for those seniors that are unable to play this weekend.
Yeah, tomorrow was supposed to be their senior night. I think they're pushing that back to their game against Leominster. But yeah, they only have 5 games, so to lose one, it's not great.
Definitely. Let's see how this coin toss went. Is he tossing it again? Oh. Which way is the wind blowing here, Sam?
The weather app said northwest, but it's blowing in the direction of the scoreboard, so
yeah,
we'll see what side they decide to take. Also definitely important here.
It does seem that West Boylston won the coin toss, given their reaction after that.
Definitely getting excited here.
One bigger sideline for the West Boylston team compared to the Rangers. It seems they have a few more bodies available to play.
Yes, it is. So it's on our website.
Let's see. Are they not doing a kickoff?
Are they playing 20? Is this? Wait.
I'm a bit confused here.
I am also a bit confused. I think they said off with the kickoff. We're not doing something like that today. So maybe that's why the coin toss is very important.
Yeah, it could be the JV rules. Could just be the wind here. I'm not sure.
And it also could just be an MIA sanction for all football events. I unfortunately did not watch the varsity game the past 2 weeks, but here's play started.
West Boylston. Nice about 5-yard run here.
Oh, it seems to get in a little bit of a scuffle between 44 and 60.
Looks like a tackle by number 59, Gary Sassetti. Good tackle there, only limiting them to a few yards. But like I said, this is going to be a heavy ground game, so definitely important to control that line. Not allow a bunch of big runs here.
I do think that their formation when in the huddle is quite interesting.
Definitely, I've never seen that.
But yeah, that's something new in my book, but if it's effective for them, then all power to them.
2nd and 5 here. Another run up the middle.
Run up the middle.
Looks like he'll get the first down.
They get the first down. The wind here is picking up a little bit. You're probably hearing that on our microphones. It is a very windy day.
Another unique formation here.
It honestly looks like they're forming for a picture every time they're going for their huddle. But
let's see if West Boylston keeps it on the ground here. Ball's at about their own 32, 33.
as Sam predicted, they kept the ball on the ground right up the middle for about a 4-yard gain. Could be slightly more.
Now they're not getting long runs here, so if they can control this clock, control possession, that'll be a huge factor in the game. Not expecting a lot of throws with this wind.
Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult for teams to get passes, especially given these weather conditions.
Second and about 6. Let's see what they do. Good outside run, and has the edge.
He's getting good yardage. He's going down the sideline. Number 35 on Westboro, Cam Petriella, seems to take him down after about 20-yard run, 15-yard run?
About that.
Somewhere around there. Oh, flag on the play.
Looks like a hold there. Definitely why he broke free. Gonna repeat second down.
We're sitting at about 2nd and 11 at this point. Oh, no, much further.
I think that was a 10-yard penalty.
Oh, it was a 10-yard penalty. So
never mind, they're putting the ball
Yeah, yeah.
Second and 10 around
Yeah, yeah.
that.
They're just lining up significantly farther.
Definitely a penalty in favor of the Rangers there.
Yeah, that 20-yard run, third or fourth play of the game would be quite devastating. Let's hope they can get a stop here.
Second and 10. See what happens. Outside run. Tackle for a loss, about a 1-yard loss. Great tackle there. Good stop for the Rangers. Going to head to third and long.
You think being third and long is where they're finally going to take the ball in the air? You think they're going to try to run it again?
I just think with this win, you can't. We'll see if they take that risk. Looks like number 5's getting the call here for West Boylston. See what they come up with. Third and long. Ooh, reverse handoff.
Reverse.
There we go.
Great stop by
gain.
Ben Verheyen. Fantastic stop there.
Not enough for the first down.
Now we're sitting at about fourth. Still looks to be 4th and 10, 4th and 11.
Let's see if they go for it.
It looks like they're lining up to go for it, which is.
I mean, like we said, with this win, I just don't know if you can punt the ball. Wind's
Yeah. going
in the opposite direction, so I don't know how much yards they would get.
Yeah.
See what they do. Oh, they're lining up for a run.
They did decide to punt it.
And you look
Not
at
the
that.
furthest punt. The
Just
ball
stop.
actually moved
Favorable
backwards.
bounce. Yeah, I mean, you just saw that ball. It just stopped right.
Yeah, right in the air, decided to go on the other way. It's going to be a tough day to be a punter and kicker today.
Now the Rangers, even though they didn't win the toss, I think they picked the correct direction with this win. They have the wind in their back now. So, I mean, if they have to punt or kick a field goal, it'll definitely help them.
We got a very nice showing out here today. A lot of Ranger fans supporting the football team. Love to see that.
Definitely. Number 6, Marco Macucci. Oh, with the snap.
Snap fumbles it, but he does recover.
Bit of a muff snap there. Not what you want to see on the Rangers' first possession. Now, Jack, you've played lacrosse on this field when it's cold and windy. You know, how does that play a factor?
Yeah, honestly, being on the upper field in those early spring months for the first few games of the season, it's cold, it's rainy. I feel like the turf hurts a little bit more when you get on the ground and start scraping your knees. So, fantastic run up the middle.
Gained back those yards they lost.
Seems we're back down at third and 9, maybe 3rd and 10 here.
Nice run by number 44, Vincent Ronquist there.
If I'm not mistaken, his brother's on the varsity team?
Yes, Aiden Ronquist.
Aiden Ronquist on the varsity team. Family.
He may be one of the captains.
Oh, I am unaware of that.
On that,
yeah.
but maybe. Outside handoff.
Love to see oh, here we go.
Number 35, Camden Petrila.
Unfortunately, was taken down by West Boylston. Sitting at about 4th and... Probably still 4th and 9. I don't think there was any gain or loss on that play.
Let's see what they elect to do here. I mean, at this point, do you think there's really a benefit in punting it here?
You're past the 50. You're probably not going to get too many yards. I think the Rangers also see that. They're going to take a chance here and try to get that first down.
Oh, another bad snap.
Yeah, the snapping is a little tough.
Doesn't pick up much yards there. Not what I'd like to see.
Tough first set of downs for the Rangers. Both teams 4 and out.
Yeah, I think we're seeing early how this weather's playing a real factor here.
Yeah, we've had generally good weather the past few weeks when these teams have been practicing. So to get a cold night like this for one of their first games it's a big change.
Yeah, and to that point, I mean, they really haven't experienced a cold, windy practice. It's been pretty warm, pretty stable the past few weeks.
It's been very nice.
Looks like we've got timeout here.
Sam, if you're the coach here, what are you saying to your players in this timeout huddle after the first 2 downs of the game?
Definitely telling my guys to, get warmed up, get excited, get that blood flowing, because in a cold, windy day like this, that's what you need. Definitely saying, don't try to do too much. Just try to stick to the game, stick to the game plan.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's going to be a battle in the lines. Not much throwing here, all going to be runs, so I think blocking is very important.
Yeah, the blocking is going to be crucial to either team's victory here. Some things my lacrosse coach just said in the past in these cold days is you always got to keep moving.
Yeah.
The more you stand still, the colder you're going to get. So I think that's going to be beneficial if you're moving around, staying loose, to your point.
Also, definitely limiting the flags, like we saw for West Boylston, those flags.
Yeah, it stopped their first down after a great run, but we'll see here.
A little fun fact here, Westboro's assistant coach, Anthony Casparello, his dad actually played tight end for Doug Flutie at BC. I don't know if you knew that, Jack.
That is a fantastic fact, actually.
Yeah.
I believe Doug Flutie wore number, I think 14, maybe 12, somewhere in that region when he stayed in the NFL.
Not the best NFL quarterback, but
He wasn't. Did he also play in the CFL? I think he was
he might have gone
Yeah,
there.
I think he did quite well in the CFL, but his game really didn't translate from college to the pros, unfortunately.
1st and 10 here for West Boylston. Another motion play. Handoff.
Taking it to the outside seams. And we got the stop. About a 6-yard game, taken down by number 44, Vincent Ronquist.
Now, West Boylston, they're running a lot of motion plays on their runs. They have one guy coming one way, other guy coming another way. Kind of faking out the defense here.
Yeah, it seems the D's getting a little lost sometimes with some of these plays, but they're making up for it.
See if Westboro can hold them.
It's in at 2nd and 4. Another handoff, running up.
Good tackle.
Wow. Who is that? It seems to be
67.
number 67, Addison Last.
Good
Is that a relation to Ethan Last?
It may be. I know they're a big football family.
Yeah, that.
Got a lot of kids.
Love to see the family lineage continue in the game of football. Fantastic tackle there by him.
How many yards gained? Maybe 1. Got about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Hopefully the Rangers can stop them.
Would love to see a stop here. I think West Boylston might go for a down a lot to see, especially after that first punt attempt.
As you can picking up even more. Inside run now.
It does look like they got the first down. Yeah.
Like I said, it's going to be a battle of the lines here, and they did it there. They got the first.
They did. They got it by about a yard and a half. So.
You mentioned earlier the limited bench that Westboro has in comparison to West Boylston, so that may be a factor as we get into the later half of the game.
Yeah, I played some games in my day with shorter benches, and you definitely start to get tired towards the end, especially given this weather, people are getting beat down. So we'll have to see how that plays a factor into this game.
On the other hand, it may help them if guys are staying warm. All these guys on the West Boylston sideline, they may be getting cold.
You bring up a very good point.
We'll see how it plays out. Another fake here.
Another fake.
Good run.
Decent run. About a gain of 4 or 5.
We're still yet to see one throw here.
Yeah, not even an attempt yet.
We're about 7.5 minutes here into the game, so we'll see if that trend continues. Second and around 5. Outside handoff, number 12.
Handoff, number 12 running it up the sideline, about a 10-yard gain. Number 14 takes him down. Number 14, Dan Stratisio. Apologies on that pronunciation, with the takedown after about a 10 or 11-yard run.
Yeah, big gain there. Unfortunately, no flag to bail the Rangers out. If I'm not mistaken, we are in the red zone now.
It does look to be so. And if we're not, then we're on the brink of it.
We'll see how this Rangers red zone defense comes to play.
I have to commend some of the players on the field right now. Some of them aren't wearing long sleeves, and it's a very cold day or something like that. Run up the middle for a gain of about, hard to gauge, almost maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, number 30 with a nice shifty run. Very agile. Looks to be around second and give or take 7-6 yards. Obviously, the Rangers on their home turf. Do you think having to travel for this West Boylston team may play a factor?
Yeah, the away games that I've played in my day definitely does take a toll on you in that long bus ride when you're coming up or going somewhere. So they're definitely going to be feeling it. They have been coming out quite strong. Another handoff, number 12, stopped. Might have been for a loss of 1.
Good little fake there, but the Rangers really read it.
Yeah,
out.
they read that really, really nicely.
Yeah, and going back to the home turf, I mean, I feel as though this is a pretty tough turf to play at. You know, we got the wind, and it's not rubber turf. I think it's is it sand?
It's either sand or like maybe yeah, it's like little pellets. Brand new turf, still being broken in, especially because we didn't get a season last year. So I had a lot of not much usage over the past year. So
it's a great point.
Let's see here. We're sitting at about 3rd and 6.
Stop here would be crucial for the Rangers.
You think they go for the field goal if it comes to 4th down here? Oh.
End of the first quarter.
End of the
Still a
first
scoreless game, 0-0.
Sam and I are making predictions for the game. I expected a 28-14 score, and given that first quarter, I don't think I'm anywhere close.
Yeah, I said 14-6. I'm thinking 14-8 now. I don't think. Actually, we'll go with 15-8.
14-8 is an interesting score.
I don't think they're going to go for field goals here. I mean, with this wind.
Oh, you bring up a good point.
Maybe that 2-point conversion will play a factor. Now changing sides now West Boylston will have the wind in their back, so.
Yeah, in the red zone too. I think that's going to be very beneficial for them.
If the Rangers do get a stop here, we'll see if they elect to go for the field goal with the wind at their back.
Yeah.
Don't have to be kicking into the wind. Obviously, that was a factor as we saw on that punt. I think it was only like a 7-yard punt.
Yeah. After it started to come backwards, it definitely did not help West Boylston. So I think we'll see a lot of 4th down attempts here.
Yeah. Rangers coached by Rob Raymond. We'll see the schemes he comes up with. And varsity has a new coach this year, Coach Beveridge. So
yeah,
I've only watched a couple minutes of their games, but looked like a new playbook, some new plays in there.
Yeah, I feel like my tenure at Westboro for the 3 years that I was able to watch seemed like the same thing a lot over every game. So maybe a fresh start's a good look for the Westboro Rangers.
Definitely. For those of you who might have just joined up, obviously we mentioned how varsity game is canceled tomorrow due to COVID protocols. Disappointment there, but hopefully they can get back into their season soon.
Start of the second quarter here. West Boylston in the red zone. Seems to be about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Ball on their own 15. See if the Rangers can get a crucial 3rd down stop. And the handoff.
Finds a little hole in the middle, still on. Doesn't seem. It does look to be short, but we'll have to see. It does look like they're going for it.
About 3rd and 1 here.
A little bit of a hurry-up offense there. Did try to go for it. Did he get it?
I think so. I think he got the first.
I do think so. So now we're at a 1st down with about 8 yards to go.
1st and goal here. if West Boylston does score a touchdown, it'll be interesting to see if they go for 2 or elect to take the field goal.
Yeah, I mean, given the fact that the wind is kind of playing in their favor, well, I don't know if it's playing in anyone's favor, but not as negative as on the other side. So
Yeah.
they might end up electing for the field goal. The extra point. We'll have to see here.
30 in motion. A little bit of a fake.
A little bit of a fake. About a 2 or 3 yard gain.
You know, with all these run plays, I don't think the clock has stopped once, besides for that timeout we had in the first quarter.
Yeah,
so.
besides the timeout and the flag, those are the only 2 stoppages, I believe. So it seems this game's going pretty quick.
8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. 0-0 game. West Boylston on their own 5, or on the Rangers 5. Second and goal. Let's see what they do here. Number 12 in motion.
A little bit of a motion play.
Oh,
Little QB sneak up the middle. Are they in for the touchdown? Let's see wait for the signal from the refs.
I think they're a bit short. We'll see. About 1 yard short.
By a yard short, 3rd down.
Now, I don't know if that was a planned play by West Boylston. It looked like they were a bit confused there.
Yeah, so he decided to just take off.
3rd down here. You have to think they're in 4 down territory, though.
Oh, for sure. 3rd and 1.
Would be huge if the Rangers could get a stop here.
Would be a monumental play. We'll see here. Oh,
A bit of a wildcat formation.
And it is the first score of the game. West Boylston, about a 1 yard run. Number 66 or 65 takes it in.
Let's see if they go for the field goal or 2 point here.
Let's see here. Oh, coach pulls back number 5 to tell him something else. I do have the feeling that they're going for 2 here, though.
I agree. The wind has died down for the moment. Let's see, it looks like they're going to line up for 2.
Yep, line up for 2.
Interesting formation. Oh,
are they? Yeah, they are lining up.
Formation.
It's a very interesting formation.
Wildcat snap again.
Is he in?
Got the stop.
Got the stop. Fantastic play by the Rangers, keeping them at 6.
Even though the Rangers left the touchdown, they're able to get stopped there. Could be very important in the game.
Now I'm intrigued to see if we'll do another kickoff here. If we're just going to start the ball, I believe the 20.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Like how
I've
we
never
started
seen
the
that
game.
before.
It does seem to be that we're going to be starting back up at the 20.
We're about 3 minutes into the second quarter here at Jimmy Hayes Field. West Boylston versus the Westboro Rangers. 6-0 game in favor of West Boylston. Maybe able to hear the crowd here. They're getting excited. They have some fathead cutouts.
Yeah, I don't know if you're able to see that on the video, but they're holding up, supporting their
Bringing the
favorite
spirit.
Westboro Ranger player. Love to see it.
Now, Jack, two drives for both teams. Do you think we will see a pass in this game?
Honestly, at this point, I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping for at least 1 pass in the first half, but there's no guarantee, especially that the wind's picking back up right now. I think if it stayed died down, they definitely try for it, but we'll have to see here what the Rangers decide to do.
Yeah, now they're going against the wind here, so that'll be very interesting to see their plays. Taking the ball from their own 20, the Rangers.
Let's hope the Rangers can fix that snapping issue that they had in the first half. Saw about 3 or 4 unfortunate snaps. hoping to be a little bit more fluid on their second offensive possession.
Number 6, Makuchi's taking the snap. 32 in motion.
32 in motion.
Oh,
It looks like we are going to have a pass.
Oh!
Fantastically paced pass.
I love the play there. You know, obviously cold and windy.
No, that's his first touch of the game for number 1, trying to catch it, so you can't blame him for dropping
I like the Rangers open up the playbook, though. I mean, he was open.
Oh, he was wide open.
Good play.
Great drawn-up play, great pass. Just unfortunate that he couldn't hold on to that one.
West Boylston definitely wasn't expecting a pass there, so catch him off guard again. Could get some good things happening.
2nd and 10. 32 in motion again. It's time to pitch to the outside. Oh, unfortunately, it seems to be a loss of 2 or 3 minimum.
Number 32.
Oh, it seems we have an injury on number 32. Luke Brackett.
Let's hope he's okay here.
I could hear the hit from here. It did sound quite booming, so hopefully he's all right. It does seem that he's holding his head, so.
Have our athletic trainer, Doc Stanford, in there. Very good trainer. I've had some experiences. Definitely helped me out with some injuries. Number 32 seems to be getting up. Looks like he's okay.
Yeah, he's walking it off. Unfortunate play there. Now we're sitting at about 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13.
About 7 minutes left in this second quarter here. 6-0 West Boylston.
Seems to be another passing play. Oh, it's on the move a little bit. Makes a couple moves. Does get taken down after about a 2-yard gain. Puts the Rangers at 4th and 11.
Let's see what they do here. Obviously,
the wind has died down briefly, so I can't help but think they decide to kick this one. But if it picks back up, you never know what's going to happen.
Looks like they're bringing the special teams unit on.
It does.
You know, this game has already proved to be a matter of possession and territory, so 4th downs are mighty important. Maybe they aren't punting here. We'll see.
I think they might be. It's a very gritty game so far. I think it's going to play a factor. Not the worst snap. Does get about a 20-ish yard.
Good punt there.
On it. Yep, good punt. Especially given that the wind picked up right when they decided to kick it.
Yeah, he was definitely pressured too, but he was still able to get off.
Yeah.
Nice punt there.
Seems like West Boylston's taking the ball at their own 44, 43.
First and 10 here. Let's see if West Boylston starts to open up the game with some passes.
Yeah, I think once they've seen Westboro's, ability to do it. Let's see here. No, does decide to take another route outside. Does find a hole through the middle. He's taking off. Number 30 down the sideline. No flags on the play. And he brings it in. About a 45-yard run right there for number 30 on West Boylston. We'll put the game at 12.
Number
12-0.
Definitely shown he can make some plays here. Had some nice runs earlier. One there.
He just showed off his speed right there. It was a great run from him. Let's hope that the Rangers can get a stop here and keep the game at 12.
They were able to get a stop in that last 2-point conversion. Let's see if the West Boylston Lions maybe kick a field goal after not being able to get the 2-point conversion. A lot of coaches have different styles when it comes to that kind of stuff.
It does seem that they've elected to try to go for the 2. Let's see how this one plays out in their favor. Let's hope for a Rangers stop here.
Number 30
to the outside.
And they get it.
Yeah, he runs it in for the 2-point conversion. West Boylston up 14-0 with about 5:40 left to play in the second quarter. Let's hope that the Rangers can bounce back after two pretty quick scores here from West Boylston.
And at this point, they might have to open the game up a bit more with those passes.
Yeah, start taking some chances, honestly.
they're definitely able to get some good open looks. Let's see what they do here. Number 1, Luke Hadley on the outside receiver.
Number 35 in motion, decides to fake it. Number 6 taking it up the other side for about a 1 yard gain.
And like I've been saying this whole broadcast, it's really about the blocking here, about the offensive, defensive lines. Right now it seems as though West Boylston is winning that battle.
Yeah, they were holding pretty strong on that offensive possession last time when they had the nice run, so hopefully the Rangers line can do something here. Does seem that they're going for a little bit of a passing play.
Spreading it out.
That's what you want to do in a situation like this, spread the field. Oh, well.
About a 2 yard gain.
About a 2 yard gain.
Looking to be 3rd and 6 here. Number 1 spread to the outside here again.
Can't help but think he's going to be the target on this play. 3rd and 6. About 4.5 to play.
Let's see a pass here.
Number 6 is mobile again. Does he get the first down? Might be a yard short, so it's looking like it might.
Give it to him.
Oh.
Nice Rangers first down there. Number 6, Marco Macuccio scrambling for the play. Now he's just a freshman, but so far he's impressed me.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of heart to make a play like that, especially in weather like this. He was willing to take the hit to get the first down for his team.
Now obviously the JV team here is Westboro's football future.
So yeah, in the heart department, I can definitely say they're looking good.
Yeah.
See here, number 35 is in motion. Oh, a little bit of handoff to number 9. He stays up, tries to take it to the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Up the sideline.
About 7 yards there. That might have been a broken play or by design. Either way, it works out for the Rangers.
Yeah, it did look, when it first started, it did look to be a little iffy, but it seems they made it work.
And going back, number 6 Macuccio, you know, really showing how he can make plays on the spot.
Let's see here, we got number 1 lining up on the outside again.
Now number 1's an impressive 6'4", and he's only a freshman. So, you know, maybe if he's still growing,
yeah,
be around 7 feet by his senior varsity season. We'll see. Another pass
somewhere around there. Oh.
6 scrambling.
Number 6 scrambling again. Someone on his back. Oh, boy. Depends if his arm was in motion. We'll see what the refs have to say about that. Might be a fumble here on the play. Refs are talking it over.
Looks like they're calling an incomplete pass, I think. Or never mind,
nope.
They're calling it a fumble.
Yeah, they are calling it a fumble. I'd have to disagree with that call, personally, but that's why I'm not in stripes tonight.
Unfortunate turnover for the Rangers when they're getting their offense going.
Yeah, let's hope the defense can get a stop here. Only 3.5 left to play in the half.
Number 6 under some heavy pressure there.
Yeah, about 33 yards for West Boylston here. Sam, you ever been to West Boylston?
I have not. I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, I was going to say I have zero clue where.
I think it's closer to Boston.
Yeah. I've never heard of it before this matchup, but it seems that they've come to play football today on this cold day. A little run up the middle.
Now, we were talking earlier about how with the COVID protocols, each sport has a different pod. And we were kind of wondering, you know, what the process is in making those pods.
Yeah, I really don't have any understanding of it. I mean, West Boylston, especially if they're over in that Boston area, I feel like that's a little far to be in the same pod. But, you know, if it seems to be working with the COVID restrictions, then it's working.
We mentioned earlier travel may play a factor into West Boylston's play today, but doesn't seem to have so far.
Yeah, it seems as if they got a little loose on the bus. They were feeling good coming up here because they're up 14. Almost before the half ends.
3 minutes left.
Another play here. Decides to find a little hole up the middle.
Rangers look to have gotten the stop. Will be about 3rd and 1 here. Now clock's running down, so if the Rangers could hold them, that'd be big. Obviously, get the ball in the second half, can get that offense going again. It has started to sprinkle a little bit though, so we'll see.
Yeah, they'll definitely play another factor into the already bad weather conditions.
Let's see if they can contain number 30 here. He's been having a game so far. Oh, muff snap.
Well, number 5 taking it to the outside. Number 14 with the takedown. Dan. Sam, if you want to give that an attempt to pronounce it.
Number 14, Dan Strascosi. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but nice tackle for a loss there. About 4-yard loss.
Yeah, fantastic play out of him. Got about 1:45 left on the clock here.
Second down here, so I think they did give them that first down.
Yeah, they did.
About 2nd and around 14 though.
After a great
Only a minute
stop.
and a half left in the half.
Yeah,
so
the clock's dying down.
Rangers with a good defensive possession here. Rangers loading the box on defense. 30 gets. Oh,
Number 30. Fumble. Does Westboro recover?
I think they do.
The pile up.
Way to get the ball back. With only a minute and 5 remaining.
Minute 5 on the clock. Not much to play with, but that's a great way to go into the second half if that's how you end the first half.
Great way to get that momentum back.
Great play.
You know, you let up a turnover, get one back. Next possession, it's huge.
I think given only a minute left on the clock, I think they're definitely putting the ball up in the air if they want to get downfield here.
Yep. Rain's starting to come down a bit harder. Oh, false start here.
Tough call.
Rangers were trying to draw West Boylston offside with a hard snap count there. Didn't work out though. So 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Minute left. 14-0 West Boylston.
On their own 25.
Hopefully get some offensive momentum here. We've had a couple good plays. Open up the field with some passes. Makuchi, right? Take the snap.
I got my eyes on number 1. He's lined up outside.
Looking to throw.
Little mobile again. Let's see if he can get a pass out. Number 9.
Yeah, number 9.
Number 9 runs across the middle. Nice play under some pressure there for about an 8 or 9 yard gain.
Now, so far, when the Rangers have decided to pass, it seems as though they've been pretty open, their receivers. Definitely winning in that front, but, you know, 6 has been getting some pressure on him.
Yeah, as long as the line can hold, I mean, I think that they'll definitely be open for some looks here. As you can see here, takedown from number 65. Only 26 seconds left to play.
Rangers call a timeout there, I think. But, you know, number 6, instead of trying to make a hero play there, decided to just take the sack. You live for the next down.
Yeah.
Definitely learned from the previous possession. Good to see that.
We're sitting at 3rd down here, right? Yep. Oh.
4th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 3rd down. That's what I thought.
3rd and about 5. 26 seconds left in the half. See if they can get something going. Maybe take a deep pass.
Yeah, I'd love to see a long bomb here. Spice things off right before going into the second half.
Now this wind has died down.
It has, but I feel like the rain might pick up a little bit here.
Yeah.
So we're substituting rain for wind. I don't know as a football player which one I'd rather prefer, but we'll have to see here how this last 26 plays out.
Spreading the field out here. Let's see if they go for a pass. This West Boylston secondary has not looked too hot.
Let's hope this offensive line can hold here. They seem to be getting some pressure from the outside. Number 1. Oh.
He put it where he could get it.
Yeah.
You know, threw it to the outside where the defender wasn't. Love to see more of that in this in the second half as we go.
You can see as the ball travels in the air, the wind definitely is having a toll on it. Not a bad pass at all. So now we're sitting at about what, fourth and 5, fourth and 6 here.
Definitely got to go for it.
With number 1 subbing off, we'll have to see.
Maybe they're not.
Oh, never mind. I guess we got to line up to the outside. We'll have to see here.
Fourth and about 6.
Fourth and about 6 with 20 left to play in the first half. West Boylston 14-0 over the Rangers. Number 35 in motion. Little pitch play to the outside. Runs up the sideline. Makes a little slip. Just short of the first down, unfortunately, with about 13 left to play.
About half a yard short.
White with a timeout. 9 seconds on the clock. They decide to put the ball in the air. 1, maybe 2 plays at best.
Yeah, I mean, with a 14-point lead, though, I'd expect them to just run the clock out. Don't want to have another turnover.
Yeah.
Now, in your experience, do you think the wind is a bit less on the lower field?
Honestly, I think it is, because, I mean, when you're on the lower field, you have this entire, almost mountain-like, blocking all the wind out. But when you're up here, it's coming right on you.
It's a very good point.
I've only been fortunate enough to play 1 high school game on the lower field. That was 2 years ago, senior night. And it was an under the lights game. It was a pretty good experience, but the upper field is where the lacrosse team calls home. About 9 seconds left to play here. West Boylston in possession to
30,
end the first half.
Taking the snap.
Taking the snap. Number 30 again, taking it to the outside. Does got a little bit of wheels on him. It runs it out of bounds. 3 seconds left on the clock.
Number 35, Petralia, with the push out of bounds. Good way to contain number 30. I mean, he must have about, what, 70 yards?
Oh, yeah, he's having a great game. I mean, especially if you take that flag out of the play, I think
That's a very good point.
Yeah, he's definitely somewhere around there.
And with a touchdown.
1 touchdown on the day already. Let's hope the Westboro defense can get a stop here. Last play of the half.
Looks like they're just taking a knee here. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, they're
putting the ball up in the air. Number 5 with a pass downfield.
Oh, just out of the arms.
Just short, and that will take us to the end of the half.
Good stop by the Rangers reading that. I don't think they were expecting the pass. I certainly wasn't.
Yeah.
But we had about 4 men around him. Good secondary defense. Definitely one of the strengths of the Rangers. Going into halftime, West Boylston with a 14-point lead against the Rangers at home. 14-0. Tough conditions, high winds, a little bit of rain, about 27 degrees.
That's a cold one for sure.
You folks at home may be able to hear this wind. It's definitely going. We'll see if it dies down this second half.
For those of you at home, I hope you're enjoying a nice, cup of hot cocoa or something to enjoy this football game, because it's definitely feeling cold out here as one of the casters.
Now, even with this harsh weather, we have seen the field open up a bit with some passes.
Which is something I love to see. I love to see a nice little pass here and there. And it seems Westboro started that off, and West Boylston tried to finish it out there to end the second half.
Yeah, I think the Rangers are 2 for 3 on passes now. West Boylston's 0 for 1, so definitely winning that battle. We'll see if Westboro's coach, decides to implement that a bit more in this second half. Obviously, Rangers have the ball starting off.
No kickoff on the 20.
Now, I wonder if that's because of the wind or if that's just a JV rule.
Yeah, honestly, I might have to consult one of the varsity players and ask them why that's the case. I have no idea.
For those of you who may have just joined up, obviously Westboro's varsity game will not be taking place tomorrow. A bit of some COVID issues there. And Lobby Observer has a little short piece on that with a quote from senior captain Kevin McCarthy. So we urge you to check that out on our website.
I do wonder here how long this halftime will be.
If I were to guess, I'd say around 10 minutes.
Yeah, usually they'll throw the clock on just to count down here, but I really have no idea.
Boylston's north of Worcester.
Who's texting you stats on that? Kevin said that you're like probably gonna play. What'd you win on last night? I would love to see that. It's not gonna happen. Imagine when Boylston.
Kevin said JV football does pretty special most of the time. Kind of stuff kids get there.
Ask him why the.
Yeah, he sucked.
Oh. They could have gone in. It started. Yeah, it was windy actually.
I think Detroit someone was playing.
I feel bad for wherever it's still snowing. I'm just so mad at this place. Any teachers pull any April Fool's shit?
Did you ever have that teacher who gave you a test of like recall instructions?
Yeah. It's so corny.
Yeah.
Dude, I looked. Someone said that they were hiring. My mom told me, and then I looked on their website. That was the weirdest position. They have a golf instructor. I'm like, I don't know how to play golf.
I got sent an email from the rec department that said that they're hiring.
Yeah, that's what my mom told me.
You guys good? Yeah.
We're here, second half. Westboro versus West Boylston. Westboro starts with the ball in this half. What do you think they talked about in the halftime, Sam?
Definitely control the line a bit. Some pressure on the quarterback. If they decide to start passing a bit more, they're going to have to keep that line solid, keep the pressure off of him.
For sure.
You guys can hear his wind picking up. I think it's hailing.
It's either it's a little bit of snow here. It was rain. I think it's cold enough that it is snow, though. It does feel pretty cold out here. Westboro, first play of the second half, decides to take it up the middle for about 4-yard gain. Not a bad way to start.
Some new developments that we learned at the half. West Boylston, just north of Northborough.
No, Worcester.
Oh, yeah, in that area. Definitely not near Boston, though.
Yeah. I'm not a Massachusetts native, so I blame Sam for that take there.
We also learned that JV does not do kickoffs, so
yeah, it's not
the JV rules, not the weather.
Yeah, See number 5 take it to the outside. Unfortunately, was taken down for a loss of at least 5.
Might have heard the coach saying they got to pick up that blitz. You know,
Yeah, that's tough.
I like them spreading out the field.
Yeah.
I think you get these passes going.
I think it'll work very well for Westboro. They start getting the ball up in the air. We're sitting at about 3rd and 15 here. First possession of the second half. 35 in motion. Oh, see it. Oh, someone on his back. 35 catches it and does get taken down after about a gain of maybe 5. Maybe a little more than that.
Number 6, McCucci, seemed to be going to his second read there.
Yeah.
Couldn't get that first one.
The West Boylston defense is really putting pressure on McCucci here. So
Definitely their front. You know, that Rangers line may be tired. I think some of them are playing on the both
offense and defensive line. Yeah, as we talked about earlier, the short benches, you're definitely going to have some overlap there, that's tough to play.
Punt here with the wind in his back. Good snap.
Pretty good snap. Oh, that's a great punt.
Oh,
he
yeah.
actually boots that down the field. Wow.
Oh, it's still rolling.
It's still rolling. Let it go. Let it go.
Up to about the 10. I mean,
That's impressive. That is beyond impressive. That's a fantastic punt.
that was like a 60, 50-yard punt.
Yeah, I mean, the wind really took that one. I mean, that's great.
Great punt by number 32, I think, Luke Brackett, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, really showed off his leg there. The wind definitely helps.
I mean, we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, we hypothesized, and as you saw there, the ball just took off.
Game's all about possession and field position, so getting them into their own red zone, into their own 10, definitely important. Hopefully get some stops, maybe another turnover right back in this game. In a game that's a grind like this, special teams are definitely very important here. I think Westboro's won that battle so far.
That's for sure. Sitting here, 1st and 10 on the 10-yard line for West Boylston. Seems they're taking it outside.
Good stop.
Yeah.
Good stop.
Good stop. Couldn't see the number on that one, but it was a good play. Only about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Now the Westboro coach might have emphasized, containing number 30. He had a huge first half. Let's see if we can accomplish that here.
Yeah, I think if they can corral number 30 and tighten up on their line, it's going to be looking up for Westboro.
About 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Westboro's at their own 15 or so, 2nd and 5.
They decided to take it up the middle again. Let's see here. I think he's just short of the first down, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a yard or 2. Yeah, it looks to be sitting about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3.
Stop here would be huge for the Rangers, but it'll be interesting to see if that happens, if West Boylston elects to punt or
go. Yeah, I think if they can gain at least a yard here, they might actually end up going for it, but we'll have to see here. Hopefully Westboro can get this stop.
They'd be kicking it into the wind.
And I saw early on in the game that does not work in their favor.
Number 5 lining up to take the snap.
Oh, he drew him offside.
Hard count there.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh, or was that a false start?
Wait, what do we call here? Wait, what just happened?
Looked to be a false start.
Yep,
So
but they're switching up the entire personnel. That's interesting. They have.
Good for the Rangers though. Now it's about 3rd and 7 or so.
Yeah, that's good for the Rangers. I thought initially it was on Westboro, but seems as if West Boylston's going into their second personnel here. Let's see what they can get done here.
Now we said earlier about flags may be a factor here, and we got another battle that Westboro's winning. Only 1 flag so far.
Yeah, and the 2 flags that West Boylston have gotten really right now. Rangers really picking up here, 3rd and 7.
Outside handoff to 30. He's been
30, using his wheels to take off, going up the sideline.
Wow.
Definitely got the first down. The flag on the play. We'll have to see what happened.
West Boylston clapping. Man for that. It's on Westboro. I mean, another great run by 30.
Yeah, 30's definitely showing his wheels there. Pretty impressive player. We'll have to see what the call is on the by the refs. Flag was down.
I think it's going to be on Westboro. Not sure if you guys heard that, but a personal foul on Westboro. 15-yard penalty. That's going to hurt them.
Is that from swat of the foul?
Yeah, so.
Oh, that's brutal.
Moving it up 15 yards.
After a nice run like that, yeah, that's a tough one, but. A mask break. That's very interesting. Considering we just had halftime less than 5 minutes ago, but maybe that's not designated mask break time.
Maybe like an under 6 minute rule or something like that.
Yeah.
Wind picking up heavy, as you guys may hear.
Seems to be a recurring theme.
It's been going on and off all game. Now, what do you think the Westboro coach said here at this little break?
Yeah, honestly, coming off of a big run and a penalty, an avoidable penalty, I think he's telling his players to calm down a little bit. Let's slow the game down. Let's try to get a stop here, get possession back so we can put some points on the board. We'll see here. Take the ball. About a 3-yard gain up the middle.
West Boylston really controlling this run game here. Now, this is something that I didn't think of until now, but without these kickoffs, I mean, there's no chance for an onside kick.
Yeah, I saw them doing something like that, and now that you bring that up, it's a very good point. There's definitely no onside kicks.
So if it comes down to crunch time.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, you have to get a quick turnover. Let's see here.
22.
Another run up the middle. Might have been a gain of 1 or 2 there.
Number 69, Alex Macario with the tackle. Nice stop there.
Here we go, 3rd down and about 3rd and 7 almost, I want to say. Another play up the middle.
Good stop.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Gain of about 2. Going to be 4th and 4 here.
Yeah, about 4th and 4. Let's see what they decided to do here. We got about 4:25 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
Still a 14-0 game in favor of West Boylston.
I can't help but think with number 5 coming over to talk to his coach that they are deciding to go for it.
Yeah, no change in personnel either, so unless someone on the field is
booting it.
Yeah, we'll see.
This would be a great stop for Westboro to get the ball back here within the 50.
Looks like they're going for it. Could be an important stop here for Westboro.
About 4th and 4.
Oh yeah!
He hits his own player.
Oh yeah!
A fantastic play.
Great tackle for a loss. I think that was number 60, maybe. 58.
Yeah, 58. Sean Cavani. What a great play out of him. That's a fantastic tackle. That's exactly the play we needed.
Now Rangers have it on West Boylston's 42. Let's see if they can spread out the field here, get some passes, get a touchdown maybe.
Yeah, there's about 3:20 left to play. Oh, seems the clock is stopped.
Yeah, I think change of possession.
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah, true. 3:20. 3:20 on the clock. First down Westboro on the 42.
6. Oh,
Not in motion. Another bad snap. 6 corrals it. Decides to take it on the move. Is getting to the outside. Could be more than a gain of 1.
Mikuchi, playing on the run here again. Love to see it from a freshman quarterback. And looks like we have an injury here.
Yeah, it does look. I think the cold weather is really playing a factor into some of the injuries we've seen today. Is that 69? Oh, 59?
Yeah, obviously with a shorter preseason could also be playing a factor.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I don't know if Westboro has the bench to keep getting injuries. We saw an injury earlier in the game.
Very true.
And I know we got another injury at number 59, so running low on numbers.
About 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 14-0 West Boylston. Hopefully 59 is okay and can return to this game, like you said, short bench.
Short bench, and also just a short season. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like every minute counts that you're not able to be on that field.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, he's Westboro's football future, so definitely getting all those minutes you can is super important. Going to be around 2nd and 8 here. See if Westboro decides to pass the ball.
Yeah, I'd love to
Field
see
out.
number 1 get another look. If we can get a good snap here to number 6.
Number 1 standing at a very tall 6'4" for a freshman, so
Absolute monster on the field.
put the ball up there for him. Can come down with it.
Reminds me of Declan Van Est.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
He has the same similar build, Just
and
got that height over people, can moss people. So hopefully we see something like that here.
Declan's been having a strong season for the
Number 9 in
Rangers.
motion, decided to take off again, and he was brought down by number 73 for about a loss of, got to be 12, maybe more.
Mikuchi tried to escape there again, but just couldn't get out of the hands of West Boylston's lineman.
I hope the Westboro offensive line can tighten up here. Number 6 is getting a little bit of beating here as of recent.
3rd and 16 here. Let's see what happens. Gotta expect a passing play.
Yeah. Bit of a low snap here. Line's holding.
Good
Nice pass to number 9. Knee was down when he caught it. Refs calling it at the spot.
Now, if you're Westboro, do you go for it here, try to pin West Boylston in their territory again?
Honestly, I would. You're down 14 with, about 12 minutes left to play in the game as a whole, so I think you got to take some chances here. Sitting at about 4th and 13.
Yeah, and with the way West Boylston's been playing, running, grinding out the clock, definitely every minute you have the ball is an advantage.
Yeah, every minute West Boylston's ball is a minute that number 30 isn't have the ball in his hands for West Boylston. Timeout for West Boylston here.
Maybe they didn't like the setup of their defense. Gonna be 4th and 12 when we come back.
Yeah, it does seem that coach is a bit upset over something.
About 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
I think Westboro changes up their game plan here now with a free timeout.
I think the coach definitely saw what West Boylston was doing. Maybe change up the play a bit.
Yeah.
Or they might think West Boylston's changing their defense.
And they'll just keep it the same.
Same play.
Wow.
Some trickery.
You're like a human playbook, Shifty.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. I played a lot of Madden in my day, so I know my way around.
Did you ever play football growing up as a kid?
I didn't. My mom never let me, unfortunately. I always thought I'd be a good defensive back, maybe a safety, but
You got the grit for it. I
Never
could
got the
definitely see it.
opportunity.
Unfortunate. Sitting 4th and 12 here with a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. Westboro ball.
number 6 with the snap again.
Oh, okay. Did he stay up? He could not stay up for a loss of about 15 or more on 4th down. Unfortunate play
He was almost able
for number
to escape.
6. Almost got out of it. Just couldn't escape the grasp of the West Boylston D-line.
Yeah, credit to this West Boylston D-line. They've been grinding.
But yeah, they've been having a fantastic game.
As we said earlier, it was definitely going to be a factor. The Rangers down 14-0 with about 2 minutes left in the third. Let's see if they can pull off the comeback. Westbrook coach telling his guys to make a play here. Definitely
need something to get the boys going.
West Boylston lining up at Westboro's 43, 1st and 10. Minute 40 left in this third. 30 taking the direct
30
snap.
getting the direct snap again, taking the ball wide. Will he find a pocket? Does seem to slip 2 tackles, and then he gets taken down after about a 12 or 11 yard gain.
I think at this point he has close to 100 yards.
Yeah, I think he is pushing 100 with a touchdown.
Very good performance. Definitely someone I'd want on my fantasy team.
He's putting up heroic numbers this week for sure. West Boylston with possession on the Westboro 30.
Another 1st and 10 here. Rangers have 2 men on the field. Looks like they got off in time.
They have
30 with another direct snap. Opposite direction this time.
cutting on dimes. Still stays up after bit of a pile up there. Finally got him down. About a 6-yard gain.
I think it was closer to 10.
Oh, wow. 10-yard gain.
A little hard to gauge from where we're at.
Yeah.
Sportsboro defense has played pretty well, but number 30 just playing better.
About 30 seconds left on the clock here for the third quarter, dying down.
Gonna snap the ball to, looks like 5 this time. Maybe not. Direct snap to 65.
To number 65. Tries to take it up the middle. Gets taken down by number, I think it's 58.
Rangers need a stop like that.
Yeah, what's up for the third quarter's dying down here. Start of the fourth quarter. Does seem to be about 2nd and 7 maybe.
Around that. $14-0 game. End of the third. 10 minutes remaining in the game. Let's see
if Westboro can bring it back in these last 10. I've seen many a Westboro come back in my day, so I'm hoping for something here.
Now, for you baseball fans out there, you may know that the Red Sox were supposed to have their opening day today, but actually got postponed due to the weather. So, Red Sox aren't playing, but the Rangers are.
I know. Tough day to be a baseball fan. I think it just shows that football has more grit than baseball, in my opinion. But
That may be the case. This wind has died down, though. Haven't had a gust in a while.
hopefully it stays that way, because Westboro would now be on the bad side of the wind here.
For you Ranger students who may be watching, I think spring sports registration is open.
That is correct. It did just open today.
Go sign up, whether that be for lacrosse, baseball, any other sport that you may play.
If you're on the fence about playing a spring sport, definitely come sign up for lacrosse. We'd love to have you. It's going to be a great season this year. West Boylston.
Oh, a
2nd and 7, reverse.
Good read by 14.
Yeah,
though.
14.
Dan
Strasio again.
Sophomore.
Making the plays. Third. Probably 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.
Hopefully the Rangers can stop them here.
Would love a Westboro stop here.
I would think it's 4th down territory, though. I don't see them going for a field goal.
No, I highly doubt it. Especially given the sporadic wins, but we'll have to see here.
No field goal attempts or extra point attempts
Have been made yet.
As I predicted earlier. Inside handoff.
Inside handoff to number 65. Does look like he got the first down.
It's going to be 1st and goal at about the 8 here. 9 minutes remaining in this game. Westboro needs a crucial stop.
Yeah, if Westboro wants to stay in
close.
this game, they're definitely going to want to get a stop here.
It's great to see the fans out here supporting their Rangers.
I know, we have a really great turnout here today. I feel like as the game has progressed, we got more and more fans. You got people lining the sides on the other side of the field.
30 with another hand.
30. Making some moves.
Just short at about the 2 or 1 yard line.
About the 1 yard line.
It's going to be second and goal here at the 1. 8 minutes left. West Boylston looking to extend their lead.
Hoping for a Westboro stop here. Number 5 getting the play from his coach, running into the unusual huddle.
Now, I'm not familiar with these JV rules, but I don't think there is a game clock here.
No, I don't believe so, but you never know.
30 looking to take the snap.
30 does take the snap. As we said, what a takedown. Waiting to see what number that was. Seems to be number 80? No,
I think it was
number
52.
60. It was either 60. I don't know. Whoever made that stop, fantastic play.
I think that's 82, Joseph Marino. Freshman, good stop.
About second and second.
Third,
goal.
third.
Oh, is it third? Doesn't matter if it was second or third. It seems West Boylston got it done.
7 minutes remaining. They extend their lead to 20-0.
20-0. I think as we see the other 2 times they went for scored a touchdown, I think they're going to go for 2. But we'll have to see.
Now we mentioned how this bench may play a factor. I mean, just looking at it, Westboro only has about 3 or 4 guys on their bench.
Yeah.
Opposed to West Boylston's like 14. So coming down the stretch, that's definitely played a factor.
For sure.
And with the brutal weather.
Hoping for a Westboro stop here. A little bit of a flub snap. Number 30 corrals it. He starts taking off. That is impressive. That is beyond impressive. Number 30. Ball is thrown over his head about 5 yards, and he still picks it up and runs it in for the extra 2. I mean,
he's definitely shown out tonight.
If that kid doesn't get a varsity promotion, I don't know who deserves one, because he's playing with a chip on his
He's a bit
shoulder.
undersized, but I mean, he's speedy, he's agile.
I know, he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. He's trying to make a name for himself in the West Boylston football game.
Scores 22-0. West Boylston with the lead. 7 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter.
Another mass break here.
Not the game the Rangers wanted, but like we said, every minute's important to, gain that experience.
Yeah, and build themselves up for their eventual varsity debuts.
Definitely coming back in a few years to maybe the Thanksgiving game. I'll be excited to see where this team's at.
Oh, sure, yeah.
See their improvements.
Well, when we're back from college, these will be the kids that have taken over the program. That's an interesting point.
We'll see how number 6, Mikuchi, how he's developed. Like I said earlier, only a freshman. I think he's played great today.
Yeah, as you said, he's had some unfortunate snaps.
Had some good scrambles.
Yeah.
Good passes. Definitely seems to know the scheme pretty well.
Another thing I'm intrigued to see when I come back in the future is how tall Luke Hadley is.
Very true.
Already sitting at 6'4". I mean,
like you said, very similar build to Declan Van Nest, and he had a great season last year. Already with a few touchdowns this year, so we'll see.
Hoping to continue that here. Westboro on their own 25 with the ball. First down. A little bit of a run up the middle by number 82, Joseph Marino.
Just had that nice sack on the other end. Now he gets a nice 5 or 6 yard run. Clock's winding down here for the Rangers, though.
Not much time to play with, being down by 4 scores, or 3 scores if you go for 2, but
definitely shown this heart with the limited roster today.
For sure. And in motion. 6, another run up the middle. I think it's just short of the first. Oh, not just short. Maybe about 3 or 4 yards.
I'm not sure what the protocols are, but obviously varsity team having some issues with COVID, so maybe some of these JV kids get pulled up. Never know.
Oh, that's not even something I put into consideration. You bring up a good point.
I'm not sure what the.
Yeah, I don't know if they're allowed to do something like that, but that definitely is something that might actually happen. Decides to run the ball again. 82.
Another 2-yard gain.
Yeah. Sitting at just under 6 minutes left in this game. 4th down for the Rangers. Does look like they're going for it.
Wind has not really played a factor in the second half. Definitely died down a bit.
Yeah, it has. It's picked up here and there, but for the most part, it has been pretty tame. Glad to see number 1 get a target here. I don't know what they've drawn up in the playbook, but I think he's your guy right now if you need a first down.
Mikuchi with the snap.
Decides to take it to the outside route. Number 9 does get the first down.
Nice
He's taking it down the sideline.
For a 10-yard gain, able to get the first down.
First down and stop the clock with the out of bounds. So that's a great play.
Very smart from a JV player. Love to see it. You can get better skill-wise and physical-wise, but having that smart mentality.
Yeah, especially at such a young age. I mean, that's going to be something that benefits him all throughout his sports career.
Gucci takes a snap, looking to throw.
Oh, fantastic block on number 82. Number 6 does take it down the sideline. Oh.
Gets tackled out of bounds.
Does get tackled out of bounds.
Nice
Another clock stoppage is heating up here late into the 4th quarter for Westboro offense.
It might be too late to come back, but they're showing some real grit, some real heart.
Yeah, they definitely are not mailing it in, so you got to respect their effort here today.
Shout out number 82 for that nice block, though.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Definitely helped Mikuchi get that run. See if they spread it out, get some throws here. And they do.
Does look like that. He's still scrambling. Can he get out? Number 65 does take him down for about a loss of 10 or more. Number 67 getting up slow. Stumbling a little bit. He's going to have to walk that one off. I think he landed a little weird. Timeout, Westboro.
4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in this game. West Boylston up 22-0.
Sitting about 3rd and 15.
Westboro's offense looked to be getting going there, but that sack really brought them back.
Unfortunately. 4-minute warning. Interesting.
This West Boylston front has been ruthless here. Getting a lot of pressure on Mikuchi. I think 82 might be banged up a bit.
Yeah, he was holding his elbow when he got up. I think he landed funny. He's getting it wrapped right now. Hopefully he's able to return after a nice block there.
Yeah, he's
2
had
plays
a good
ago.
game. Some good tackles, some good blocks, some few runs here and there.
Seems like that timeout is subsiding. Let's see what Westboro drew up with their timeout. 4:16 left in the game. 3rd and 15 on the Westboro 35. Hoping for a play here to get them down the field. Oh.
Spreading out the offense here, shotgun formation.
Love to see that. Hoping the O-line can hold here. Oh, decides to get a little bit of run up the middle. Can we get a block on number 30? About a 4-yard, 5-yard gain. 4th and 10 or 11.
Nice play drawn up there. I definitely thought they were going to pass so to West Boylston's defense.
100%. They reacted quite well to that, though.
Good instinct by Mikuchi to, evade the
first tackle. Ooh.
This wind's picking back up a bit.
Westboro, 3:40 left on the clock, going for it. 4th and 11. Does seem.
Ooh.
Unfortunately was taken down.
And that should do it.
Yeah, with about 3:20 left on the clock.
West Boylston with a nice 22-0 lead. Let's see what West Boylston does here if they run out the clock or try to get another score. Looks like 30 is not in the game.
Yeah, I think personally the classy thing to do here would be not go for the score, but you know, sometimes you just gotta go for it, I guess. We'll see. Let's see what happens here, though.
Might be getting the ball. Victory formation.
3 minutes left on the clock. Number 17 for West Boylston takes it up the middle.
Good tackle.
Good tackle, taken down by number 14. Dan Shawzio, name that we've brought up here multiple times tonight. Still can't pronounce his last name, but you know we've been talking about him quite a lot. He's making some great plays tonight.
And he's a sophomore, so definitely some time to develop for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully get a spot on the varsity team in his next few years. West Boylston, another run here to number 80.
Number 80 takes the ball to the outside, finds a lane, does get taken down eventually after the first down, I believe.
10-yard gain or so. Clock winding down, about 2 minutes left.
2-minute warning, is that a thing in high school JV football?
I would not imagine so. It is not a thing.
It's definitely not a thing, but you never know.
Again, for those of you who may not have heard, Westboro varsity game tomorrow is canceled.
Unfortunately, due to COVID.
Yeah. You know, senior captain Kevin McCarthy said it was definitely going to play some factors. I think he said other teams have had some problems.
Yeah, I've heard schools like Doherty, a couple other names I'm forgetting at this point, that they've also had COVID complications.
I think maybe Leominster had some
problems. Leominster as well. Got about 1:20 left here. First down for West Boylston on the 25. Number 80 gets taken down by number
67.
Yep, 67, Addison Last.
He's had a couple tackles here. Brother of Ethan Last, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Ethan's still playing football? I don't know. I know he's playing lax this year, but guess we'll have to see. I'll tune into the next game. West Boylston, 2nd and 10. 45 seconds and dwindling on the clock.
They've really controlled this possession battle. They've had the ball for most of the game.
They've held the ball for a long time today.
Using up time and space.
Let's take him through the middle. Good stop by Westboro.
Clock's going to wind down here.
Yeah, maybe one more play, but I'm thinking that might be all she wrote.
I think so. 10 seconds left. West Boylston's going to win this one 22-0. Rangers showed some light there.
A valiant,
some good offense.
Yeah, a valiant effort from the Westboro Rangers JV team here.
Gotta respect the heart. Obviously, without their varsity team playing this week, all eyes were on them.
Yeah, short bench. You know, cold weather, tough conditions out here, but they still tried to get it done today.
Showed some heart. Hopefully you all enjoyed this broadcast. I'm Sam Schiffman for the Lobby Observer, lead sports editor.
I'm Jack Board, Westboro commentator.
Westboro super fan, if I would say so myself.
I think that's a better way to put it. Westboro super fan. I hope everybody enjoyed this. It does seem that the teams are giving each other a little bow here.
We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
What black team is that?
That's the 17th.